Hey guys! I wanted to first off say I am very sorry for the quality of this video. The next probably month or two I am going to have to resort to doing videos on my webcam because my camera decided to stop working on me that I was using. So that is why the quality isn't as great as the ones I had before. But today's video is going to be a rainbow inspired eye look with a nude lip, or I'm going to show two different versions, a nude lip and a light pink lip. Let's get started. First, I am going to take my Shani palette, my 120 palette, and I am going to use this. It's lighter on camera, but it's more of a pinkish red color. And I am going to use my Coastal Scents CNO2 brush just to apply that to the inner corner of the lids. Just the inner corner. Now this look, I mean, you could wear it out in public if you really wanted to. You probably could if you're brave enough to wear it out in public. More power to you. I actually have worn this out in public before because I thought it was very fun and colorful, and I really didn't care what anyone else thought of the look. So I definitely would wear this out in public again. So just blend that on the inner portion of the eye. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's kind of just a silly, cool, fun look. Okay. Next, we are going to take the other side of this palette, and we are going to take this orange, or it's like a bright orange color, and mix it with this bright orange color just to kind of separate it from the red a little bit more. And we're just going to keep going until we hit the outer corner with the colors. So I'll just put that on the, almost in the middle, sort of, because we're going to put 4 colors on the lid. So we need to be able to kind of blend them together and make sure that there's room for all 4 colors. Okay, next I am going to switch brushes. I'm going to use my e.l.f. blending eye brush, and that way I'm not mixing colors and kind of making them all muddled together. So next I am going to take this really pretty yellow, and I think I'm going to mix it with the lighter yellow, and I'm going to put that next after the orange. And just kind of keep going. And you can take that all the way to the corner because the next color is going to be green, and that can be any shade of green that you can think of. You can do it a light green, you can do it a dark green, you can do anything really. It's just Roy G. Biv, what you learned in art class if you took art. Just those has to go in order, so it doesn't really matter the shade of the green, just as long as it's green. Okay. Now for the green I'm going to use is I'm going to take this lime green And I'm going to once again change my brush, and I'm going to change it to just this shading brush that I have, just a generic brush here. And I'm going to take that color and put it on the outside corner of the lid. And kind of bring it into the crease, kind of mix the two colors together, that way it doesn't look so blocky. It kind of blends and kind of like an ombre effect, so that it looks like it goes together. Like I said, this is just a fun, just because look. You could do this look for, I don't know, Halloween, if you wanted to be a character like Rainbow Bright or anything really. I like doing this just because I like wearing the bright colors outside. So okay, now that the lid is pretty much done, you can clean up anything, kind of just make sure that the colors are kind of just together and blended really well. And then I am going to take my angled brush, or it's not really an angled brush, it's like a flat brush, and I am going to take this blue color here. It almost matches my nails, actually. In person it does, I should say. And I'm going to take the brush, and I'm just going to go along the bottom lashes for the blue portion of the rainbow. And kind of just connect it with the green a little. Kind of just joining the green and the blue together. I did this look for my sort of like a portfolio on Facebook. I was just messing around with makeup, and I was doing look upon look upon look for like 3 hours, and I came up with this look that I kind of really liked, and I got a lot of likes on it on Facebook, and I was requested to do it by one of my friends, so I told them I would do a video on it. So this is for all those that liked the picture and wanted me to do a video tutorial on it. Okay, now that is done. The eyeshadow is pretty much done. I am going to, for the purple portion of the look, I'm going to use a liner. So I am now going to take, where'd it go? Actually, you know what, first, before I do that, I'm going to line my waterline with the purple. I found it. It is Avon Glimmer Sticks, and it is in the shade, it's actually Volux Blue, but it is really a purple, like really pretty purple shade. It's in G204. So I'm just going to take that. I'm going to use that in the waterline and the tight line, and then I'm going to line the eyelid. Okay, and now for when you do the lid, I mean, you can wing it out if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to do the lid portion of it. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. But I'm going to have to bring my mirror closer so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Don't mind me looking down a little bit. I just have to be able to see what I'm doing in better light. Just make sure you make it, thicker towards the outside and thin once you get to the water or the teardrop. You can make it as thin or as thick as you want. I'm going to kind of make it thicker because that is actually how it's turning out. It's not on purpose, but sometimes we make mistakes and that's just how it happens. And then do the other side. Try and make it as even as possible. I'm kind of digging this. It's not a straight line and it's not a smoky. It's kind of in the middle between smoky and straight right now, and I'm kind of digging it right now. So, like I said, you can make it look however you want. And if you want to, you don't have to use the purple on the waterline, you can use a black. I just happened to, my black broke apparently, so I'm using the purple on the waterline. My pencil broke, the Urban Decay pencil that I was going to use in black velvet. It just snapped, so. Now the eyes are, at least the eye colors are done. Now that you have all of the colors. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply my Avon Super Drama mascara. I just love this mascara. It's so great. Definitely makes my lashes even longer than they actually are, which is awesome. I mean, my lashes are pretty long to begin with, but this mascara makes them just even more out there. It doesn't have to be a serious amount of mascara, just enough to kind of give a little bit more dimension to the eye. And just apply it to the bottom lashes too, give them some love. Kind of open up the eye with the mascara. Try not to make too many weird faces as I do this. I've noticed that when a lot of people, but when I'm applying makeup, I tend to make some weird faces. Never noticed it until today. But I think we all do that when we're putting on mascaras and eyeliners and stuff like that. We kind of make some weird faces. Okay, now that the eyes are done, I am going to take my concealer. It's in the shade Buff by Yabby. I'm guessing that's what it is. I can't really see, it's not really focusing, but I'm just going to take that underneath the eye just to cover all the dark circles that this non-sleeping person has. Just kind of freshen up the face a little bit. I've already primed my face earlier, so I don't have to do that. I just have to apply the concealer. My face is finally cleared up, so I don't really have any spots that I want to cover up besides my bags under my eyes. So, okay, and oh, I do have a spot actually. And then after that, we are going to take my foundation, sorry, and I'm using a powder foundation because it is like 80 degrees today and very hot, very humid. So it's just very sticky, and I just don't feel like coating my face with liquid. So I'm going to take this is Avon Smooth Minerals powder foundation in the shade Transparent Glow. It's just in this little compact thing. Kind of have to shake it and fill the little tray with the foundation, but it covers pretty well and just is a very good substitute for having to use liquid foundation. It's too hot for that, so. Okay. Now I am going to take my same e.l.f. big fluffy brush thing, and I'm going to take my Ulta blush in the shade Adore. It's just kind of like this rougey blush. It's kind of like a dark blush. Kind of goes good with the sun or the tan now. Now it's turned into a tan that I have going on. It's kind of the perfect shade for my cheeks. So I'm going to take that and just on the apples and kind of blend it into the hairline. Kind of also makes it so that you don't have to use contour really for my face. It kind of brings out the cheeks, brings out the color in my face. Okie dokie. Next, we are going to fill in the eyebrows. So I am going to take my trusty e.l.f. palette and my angled brush. This is the same brush I used for the blue, but I am just going to clean it off because it's easy to kind of just clean off. And I'm going to take the black and the brown and mix them together. It makes since I dyed my hair darker, it makes the perfect shade for my eyebrows. And I'm just going to fill them in, fill in the scarce spots of the eyebrow. I trimmed my eyebrows a little bit ago, or I think it was yesterday. I trimmed them down so they're a lot so bushy, and so it kind of made them less scarce, I guess. I don't know how it did that, but it did. And so all I have to do is kind of just fill in any kind of not so all there spaces, and then I'm going to take my spoolie and kind of just make it a little less bam is what I like to call it, a little less out there, and just make it more natural. Okay, now that everything is pretty much done, I'm going to move on to the lips. Now I'm going to show two different ways that you can wear this look with your lips. First, I am going to do a nude lip stick. This is by Revlon in the shade Creme Brulee. It's just this, it's so pretty. It's like this nude color. It's really pretty. It's shiny and awesome and pretty. So I'm going to apply that to the lips, just to kind of, nudes kind of make the eyes stand out a lot more, so it's not so, the lips aren't so the first thing you see. So I like to put on nudes when I do a heavy eye. Unless I'm going for that pin-uppy look, then I do a heavy eye and a heavy lip. But a lot of the time if you're doing a colorful eye or a heavy eye, then you want to go for more of the toned down lip. So that's the first look. And then if you want to kind of bring a little bit of color into it, you can take any light pink. This is by NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee, actually, apparently. And it's just a really pretty, it's almost like a nude, but it's got a pink tint to it. And you can put that over the nude and it'll bring just a little bit of color to the lips. Kind of just blend it in with your finger if you want to, and that is both ways that you can wear the look. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. It's not, like I said, not very great quality, but it does make a difference when you do put a little bit of color into the lip with the eyes. So that is the finished look. It just kind of is a fun sort of rainbow look to it. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Push that little, probably over here, little button down there, and subscribe to this channel. And for more looks, I do videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This Wednesday, sorry, I will be doing a questions and answers video. So if you want to know anything about me, then just put your answers in the comments below, or your questions in the comments below, and I will answer them in that video. It can be anything between, from about me, about why I'm in a wheelchair. I haven't really mentioned a lot of why I'm in a wheelchair. It doesn't have anything to do with it, so I didn't really mention it, but I am in a wheelchair. So if you want to know stuff about that, then leave it in the comments below. If you want to know about how I got into makeup, anything that you want to know about me to get to know me better, just leave it in the comments below and I will answer them in the next video, and I'll mention you and all that good stuff. So hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.